What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Panthers Advice. Before we jump into the video today, I want to let you guys know I will be at the first preseason game for the Panthers this year. Bryce Young's first NFL game. I plan to live stream a little bit of the warm-ups if I can get there in time. I check in about 3. Hopefully I can get there in time. Live stream the warm-ups for you guys, so stay tuned for that. Thinking about going live as well after, talking about what I saw. If that's something you guys are interested in, let me know. And if there's anybody you want me to really watch, take notes on, drop it in the comments. But without further ado, man, let's jump into the video today and talk about the fight at Panthers camp. Let's jump into it. Alright guys, as we dive into the fight, this isn't unheard of, happens every year. Chiefs have already had 2 with their big star Travis Kelce. What's interesting here though is how both linebackers punch the offensive lineman at the same time. Take a look at this. You're going to have Jordan Thomas up here, Brandon Smith right here. They're both going to punch the offensive lineman they're beefing with at the same time. As you're going to see, here comes Burns, here comes Thompson, right? Holding Coleman back, even though it was kind of already settled. I kind of found that ironic. And how both guys punch their guy at the same time, that's something else, man. Let's jump into the one-on-ones. All right, guys, we haven't had a lot of Mingo content lately, which I know we've all been dying to see. Shout out to Gabe McDonald on Twitter. Go follow him. Mingo, man. Woo. He does Milton dirty right here. Take a look. Woo, woo. Got him. We got to break this thing down because Mingo does 2 nasty things right here. All right, guys, as we break the play down, we got Mingo going against Mark Milton. He is a rookie out of Baylor, 6'1", 186, playing Mingo head up. So that means Mingo has to figure out a way to get around him. Take a look at what he does. And I want you to watch Milton's foot right here. Take a look. So as Mingo comes out of this stance, look what happens. Mingo acts like he's going this way, comes back this way, but watch where Milton puts all of his weight. Take a look. All of his weight's going to go on that foot. Boom. Mingo won round 1. Now, there's still 2 more rounds, right? He still has to get past him, then get separation, then catch it. So take a look what happens next. So as Mingo's going by him, Milton's grabbing for something, right? He's grabbing for something. Now watch what Mingo does right here. Take a look. As you're going to see, Milton's still trying to grab. Mingo acts like he's coming out, as you're going to see here, and then just whips that thing. Take a look. Whoop! You got Mark falling in that quicksand, man. Take a look. Whoop! Acts like he's going out, comes back in, man. That's just dirty. So as we let it go, round 1, win Mingo. Round 2, Mingo. Round 3, Mingo. I'm excited to see him this year, especially if they're going to put DJ at the 1, which is what everyone's starting to say. TMJ at the 2. You're giving me Mingo in the slot? Mingo in the slot? With Adam on the other side potentially? Panthers got a nice receiving core, man. Panthers have a nice receiving core. Let's keep it going. Alright, guys. On this play, we got Andy Dalton. He's going to look at Ian Thomas. We're going to look at this after it happens because there's a couple things to go over. Let's take a look. Andy Dalton thinks he has Ian Thomas, but he does not. Let's break this thing down real quick. Before we break this play down, we got to give props to Josh Thomas right here. Not the same Thomas who got in a fight. That was Jordan Thomas earlier. This is Josh Thomas, the safety. But let's look at this real close and figure out Ian's fault, Andy's fault, miscommunication. Let's dive into it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to watch Ian Thomas, and I want you to watch his helmet. Take a look. He's going up, going up, going up. Now all of a sudden he's facing you. He's looking right at you, right? Watch what he does. Andy Dalton's about to throw it. Thomas isn't cutting. In fact, Ian's going to go boom and then boom this way, right? Take a look. Whoop. I'm guessing a post route he thought he was going to run. Maybe get the safety to bite down here. I'm not sure. Either way, as you're going to see, once he's about to cut, or Andy thinks he is, he's not cutting. He's taking that thing upfield. So, miscommunication potentially, but now let's look at this from Andy Dalton's perspective. Alright guys, as we look at this from Andy's perspective, it looks to be like they're only playing one side of the field. It doesn't look like there's anybody over here. We'll take that into an account. The next thing we're going to look at is right here. He's staring at Thomas the whole time. Now am I talking about Ian Thomas, right? Or am I talking about Josh Thomas the safety, right? Because technically, it's kind of both. So look right here. Once again, he's expecting Ian to cut right here. As you can see, Andy's ready to throw it. Ian's supposed to cut according to Andy. He doesn't cut. Like I said, he was staring at Thomas the whole time. So then this Thomas picks it off, as you're going to see. I don't know, man. Let me know what you guys think. Probably miscommunication. Let me know in the comments. Alright guys, these next few plays are courtesy of Panthers on Tap. If you haven't already, go follow them on Twitter, man. They provide all the content, so go check them out. Let's jump into this play because there's a few things to go over right here. We're going to let it run, break down a few things after, and go from there. Bryce Young, moving. He's moving. He gets out of bounds. So what I wanted to look at here was Bryce Young rolling out of the pocket, as we're going to see. Am I okay with that? Yes and no. Yes, because Bryce Young can throw on the run. No, because once he leaves the pocket, he loses that protection. Now, if he's smart enough to slide, get out of bounds, then by all means, hey, if you got to roll out of the pocket, roll out of the pocket. But don't try to get those 2 or 3 extra yards, right? Not worth it. In all reality, I'm okay with him leaving the pocket, just not worth it trying to get those 2 or 3 extra yards. Let's talk about the next thing I saw in this play. Alright guys, the next thing I want to go over is the defense. Once again, we're going to have Derrick Brown right here. We're going to have Tuttle. We're going to have Bryant Burns coming in from this side. Take a look how dominant they are. So the first person we're going to watch is Derrick Brown right here. Instantly creates pressure, rips right under the guard, as you're going to see. So he gets in right away. Then we're going to watch Tuttle with the swim move. Boom, right over the top. So Tuttle is now starting to get pressure, right? Now they both got one-on-one. Then we got Burns coming in too. Whoa, there goes Burns coming in too. All 3 of those guys creating havoc. That's going to force Bryce Young to roll out. So now that we just saw all 3 guys create pressure, watch what Derrick Brown does right here. He's going to rip, spin back around, as you're going to see right there. Take a look. Force Bryce Young to go this way, and that's going to force him to roll out. So once again, man, that defensive line, they're pretty good, man. They're pretty good. Let's jump to the next one. Alright guys, right here, Bryce Young is going to hit Mr. Smith. Take a look at this. Once again, a couple things to go over. Let's talk about it. Alright guys, one of the first things I want to go over was the defense on this play. So watch Tuttle and Burns right here. This is not good for the offensive line. So as you're going to see right here, Tuttle's going to come off the ball. Bang. Now he's going to rip inside and grab the center and the guard. So take a look at this. Center's going to snap it. In comes Tuttle. He's going to rip underneath the guard, bring him towards the center. That's going to clear the lane for Burns, as you saw right here. He's going to come in untouched. Take a look. So as you can see, Burns comes in untouched right for Bryce Young. Now Bryce Young, pretty good throw right there. The only problem with a nice throw was the fact that Tuttle was able to rip underneath the guard, bring him to the center, tackled in and pick up Burns, and Burns comes right for Bryce Young. That's something that cannot happen, as you guys know. Not that big of a deal, it's training camp. But man, the fact that Brian Burns is coming in untouched, yikes. Let's jump to the next one. Alright guys, right here is the last play. I hope you guys have enjoyed this so far. Less than 1 week until the first preseason game, and then it really starts. So like I said, I will be at the game Saturday. If there's anybody you want to watch, let me know. Live stream after the game, let me know. I'm going to try to get there early, maybe live stream some of the warm-ups. It's going to be close. I'm going to try and do it for you guys. Let's jump into the last play. So as we jump into the last play, we got Bryce Young dropping back. Who is he going to throw to? Mr. Adam T himself. Adam's going to be interesting for a couple reasons, right? What are defenses going to think of him? You know, I'm sure they're going to pick up Mingo. I'm sure they're going to pick up Team J. You know they're going to pick up DJ. You know, before his injury, he was on pace to make some money. Definitely something to watch. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Panthers Advice is out. More content coming very soon. Stay tuned, guys.